big news. Okay, starting over, big news. Obviously you can see this, so that's one thing. It is confirmed, I'm getting surgery to fix my elbow coming up here at the end, well, beginning of August. I'm not sure what I'm going to do about content for that yet. We will figure that out as we get there. Please give me ideas because I'm going to be out from riding and driving is going to be 50-50. I most likely will be utilizing my mom's vehicle. And I am more than happy to use her vehicle to do driving POVs, reviews of her, talk about the bikes, cars, anything like that. So let me know in the comments below. Or I could ask AI, you know, who cares? But so far, yeah, that's where we're at for that. I got on, I don't know if you can see, purple shoes today, and I've got the purple monster heading in for a 16-hour shift. Yes, I am doing a lot of 16 hours. Hey, look, I gotta pay for car parts one way or another, and I might as well do it. So here we are. Yeah, so part of this will be just chilling and driving. Part of it will be talking about the big news. I've also got, I'll talk about headers, and I will talk about the recent ticket. I've got a couple other things going for the car and the bike. So we will get into all of that. I know people can see me through the front windshield, which that's okay. I am okay with that. But so we're currently actually on the way in for my 16-hour shift. Crisp. Clink. Open. I don't know what it's called. I haven't actually had a monster in a while. Oh yeah. If you're new here, haven't seen stuff before, I did some upgrades to the interior, which include this stuff right here and these door pulls. So big wins right there. Also, I'll mention I get 24.6 miles per gallon with the way I drive, which is for the occasional spirited drive, as well as, you know, just typical day-to-day driving. Typically in a day, 40 miles are highway, and anywhere from 10 to 30 are not highway. I find it kind of funny because yesterday on the way home from work, I was trying to get on the highway and I didn't push the clutch in fast enough. My hands moved faster than my feet did, and I almost grinded my gears. Thankfully, I caught it in time. So I'm hoping the driving POV is actually like okay, because what's happened before is the camera will move and I won't realize it, and when I tried to get the preview, it looked like everything would be okay, but it was also hard to tell. So we'll see. Worst case, the view is just going to be a little off. No worries about that. So for the major news, it's not my arm getting surgery, which is actually from my elbow. This is to stabilize so I don't use these muscles as much. I just purchased some headers for the car. I purchased the PLM unequal length catted header. I really wanted that unequal length noise that I've seen a lot of people get, but per my shop's recommendation and per emissions regulations, I need that cat up there in the headers. So that's kind of what's going on there. I feel very boxed in right here and uncomfortable. I just want around the 18-wheeler. Being a smaller car, you know, half the time they literally don't even see you. Okay, now I'm a lot happier about where we are. Back to the headers. I got them for all these reasons. They ran me about $1,000, which I'll be honest is expensive. Oh, police got hit one. So like I said, the headers ran me about $1,000, which is a lot, but I could have spent close to $2,000 if I really wanted to, or try to. So no shame on my grin. I'm okay with that. Oh, there might have been an accident. I can see fire truck over there. And 2 more. Oh, I really hope they're okay. That is so upsetting. Yeah, I think the shop quotes me about 3 or 4 hours to do the headers, which with their shop fee is going to cost me about half to 2/3 of the cost what the headers cost me originally. Now, I'm not going to get it tuned when I go and take it in to get installed the first time, because come August, I'm looking at getting a flex fuel kit to run on here and get a tune all at the same time. Tunes are also very expensive. I'm going to have them do it. They have a dyno. They have a couple tuners, and there's one guy that they're looking to get me in to tune with who should be able to do the best. He works on those cars all the time. It's his specialty to tune the BRZ, so that's what we're going to go with. I just got to hope to find, you know, that our schedules line up. So I plan him to get all the work done, you know, while I'm healing from surgery, since it's going to be a 2-day thing if the car's there. And I didn't think about it originally. My dad's going to be the one to drive it to and from, which means I don't get to experience the new E85 and the headers all together until I'm healed. But it promotes me to heal faster so that I can drive. Because as you guys are seeing right now, I'm talking with my hands, but when I need to shift, I've got a hand here and I steer with this hand. It's just how it is, you know. There's nothing to it except for that. Myself or anybody else at risk. That is a huge no-no. Next thing I want to talk about is I've been chosen to be an ambassador for Clutch, which is that back there. I don't know if you can see it. If not, I'll throw a picture in. They are a really cool brand. I would say look into it, and if you like it, I've got a link down in the description below, as well as a 10% off code for you guys. I also just ordered some new stuff for my Crocs for them, and we'll definitely be ordering more stuff through them. I will say, if that's something you're interested, just check out that link down below. It doesn't hurt to take a look. And like I said, I got a 10% off. Actually the banner I have on the back of the car right now is unreleased. At the last car meet I went to, it was huge. It was hosted by Quiet. I don't know if you guys saw it. And it was really cool. I was lucky enough to be able to receive one of these. I paid for it, of course, fully outright. And it was just so nice that the guys there were like, hey, you know, I have this one if you're interested. Because originally I was going to get one that I wasn't really a huge fan of. I liked it, but I wasn't sure how I would like it on the car. And then I saw this one and I was like, yes, I've got to get it. And I'm so glad I did. It's a chill job while I talk to you guys about updates, which is awesome. So definitely check them out. They're a really cool company. I enjoy them. I like what they have. I like what they stand for. It doesn't hurt to check it out. I actually normally don't work this shift. I'm working the 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. and 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. I normally work 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. and then 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. Sorry. Or I work 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. I never do this type of double, so it's going to be interesting to say the least. Hence the Monster. I usually just have a Red Bull here and there in the mornings, and I'm good to go. This more caffeine. We got to get through the day. We also got to get through this traffic jam, because I'm approaching time to be there, and I'm still quite a ways. Now, I've talked a lot about the car. I've talked a lot about, you know, cars in general. I usually post my shorts are of the car, but I'm actually looking at getting a new bike once I'm healed from my surgery. So I'm looking at getting the Yamaha R3, and here's a few reasons why. I know it's considered an entry level and a beginner bike, but the main reasons I'm getting it is because number one, it's lightweight. Number two, it's marketed at a good price that I'm willing to afford and that I am willing to pay for. Can't afford, willing to pay for. There we go. There are 3 lanes. It is literally, the R3 is supposed to be, the R3 is for a commuter on my drive to its purpose is to get me from A to B while giving me an alternative to my car. Really, I love things slow and fun. I can't argue with that. It's just a fact. And that's okay because that's where I am at. And down the road, I will certainly look at upgrading to like the Daytona 660 or something like that. I had originally also looked at the Thruxton 400 that Triumph just put out. And I'll be honest, I loved it. But it's with the 2 to 3 grand more price tag on it out the door. And I'd have to lower it right away. Plus, since they just came out, I don't know if they've worked out all the issues that is there a potential to have. That said, the R3 is better. Now, the CBR 500 is also a huge contender. Also, this part right here is really fun coming into work. Let's see if we can get the car. So I don't know if y'all heard the pops or not. There were some in there. I'm probably not gonna get a good pull on this. But anyways, the CBR 500, I can get a pretty good deal on it, but the only downside is the weight it's pretty heavy for what I'm looking at getting. Is also a good contender, but it's kind of a specialty bike, I'd say, and I'm not sure who or where would work on it per se like the other three, so that's the other thing. So I just got off my second double, except I didn't finish this one. Quick startup. So while the car warms up, I'll say this at least, I'm leaving like halfway through. It's 2:02 a.m. I've been here since 10 p.m. No, 2 p.m. So 12 hours. Let's see, 2:02, and you can't really tell, but it is dark out here. But yeah, it's crazy. And never again will I do 3 doubles in a row. Never ever. This is terrible. So I may not record the whole ride home. I'll have it set in case I want to. But yeah, we'll see. I can drop some clips in here if I remember. I'm going to show you the car under the bridge for some pops. Do a little more POV driving. Getting on the highway. Maybe not the best, just the way they are. Oh, there we go. So just something slight. We got the cruise set. We'll get my settings back. Wrong direction. This direction. So I know it is kind of dark in here. This is the lights like all the way down, which is actually pretty nice for driving home. Got them all the way up. This is too bright. It is in my face. I don't know how bad this is messing with the camera right now, but I don't want this dark, so I'm gonna put it back here. Really good album. I'm trying to make sure it's quiet enough that YouTube doesn't give me like a little warning, because in the past the music hasn't been quiet enough and it's giving me a warning. I'm also trying to speak up because sometimes it doesn't catch my voice very well. But we are going down the road, we're going home. It's 2 a.m., 2:09 a.m. after my third double in a row. So, I mean, it was still 12 hours. So, rough day, you know, very, very busy, very tired. I'm thankful I've got a manual transmission car because I know when I would work long hours or be tired when I was when I had the Tesla, when I was in the Tesla driving it, I found it very hard to stay awake for versus this car, which is so easy because you're actively paying attention. You have to be ready to go, shift, all this. So I definitely say this is the move. Stick is the move if you got late night shifts until I get the bike, and then I will be ripping it down this highway at highway speeds, but ripping it because it's going to be a small bike. It's probably going to be the R3. I don't want to drop 10 grand on a motorcycle when I still owe money on the car. And before y'all say anything about it being, oh, that's a bad idea, don't do that, I'm still putting money down, and I'm going to make it where it's like $100 a month for the motorcycle, which is virtually nothing. I won't even notice it's gone. And the car will be paid off a little bit more too. It'll be almost completely paid off by the time I do that. I'm super excited that I'm on the way home. And I'm super excited that the bridge might be clear because it's 2 a.m. And why would it not be? So, put on some tunes and let's hit it. And sit on the power band because it's so much fun. Sorry to that guy, they probably think I'm annoying. So I can just sit right in it and you just keep going around like this. It's great. It's pretty decent size too to get where I'm going. Almost at 5,000. Probably shifted too soon, but the thing is, cops love to sit right down here just past this, and I am not trying to get pulled over after working like this. It's so, there we go. It'll be pretty smooth from here on out, and that's basically it. I don't have a whole lot to say other than that. I need to get my car washed. What's going on over there? I hope if it's somebody that they're okay. That doesn't look too good. But, you know, maybe just cops for road work. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope I made sense. I forgot what I talked about halfway through for most of it. You can probably tell. But yeah, I am also really thankful. I've had my channel over a year. I'm at over 600 subscribers, and I'm reaching a lot of goals for the channel that I was. Number one purpose was to make videos for other people, and number two was to give myself a space to put all my stuff out there. But within this, I've been able to now do so much more than that. I've made so many people happy, it seems. Y'all like my videos, you keep watching them. But also, I'm now an ambassador for Clutch, which is so cool, and I'm so grateful for that opportunity, because it is really cool to be able to do that and have my platform to share that and be eligible because of my platform. So just thank you guys, honestly. Hopefully my videos, my long forms start doing a little bit better. The car ones usually not, the bike ones yes. Curious on the science behind that. I guess my BRZ is not cool enough. That's a joke, by the way.